We are all looking for a sense of purpose in our lives. When we are in tune and flowing along in life as we are supposed to, on track, in the groove, so to speak, it feels good. And we have a sense of purpose. This feeling of purpose is aligned with our own personal gifts, our Dharma. When we are living our Dharma, we feel joyful. Joy is the emotion we feel when we are in alignment with God. You may ask, how do I know I am living on purpose? And the answer is, you will feel it. This feeling will create a sense of excitement within. Your stamina, your energy level will increase. You may wake up earlier than usual, not requiring as much sleep, because there is an enthusiasm that you haven't felt in a long time, or possibly ever. Joy is the emotion that tells you you are on track and doing that which you are here to do. This sense of purpose may change at different time periods in your life. As Wayne Dyer puts it, the morning, afternoon, and evening of your life. If you have not watched Wayne Dyer's movie, The Shift, I highly recommend doing so. He talks about the fact that we are all born with our own personal purpose, and until we find it, we will feel a sense of dissatisfaction. There will always be a tugging within that something is missing. He goes on to explain that as we enter into this life, we come in as pure and innocent souls. Our parents exclaim a big thank you to God and proceed to say, we'll take it from here. And so our journey begins to live this life entrenched in a realm that may or may not match the high vibration we come in with. Our childhood through our mid to late 20s sets the stage for the rest of our life. It is during this time period that we are shaped from our family dynamics and environment. We go through our schooling, experience friendships, and try to find our place in society. We are either given love or have had a void thereof. As you move forward from your mid to late 20s to around 50 or so, we move into what I like to call the experiential portion of our lives. This is where we find ourselves, get married, choose to have a family, or sometimes not, and others may find the single life suits them better. You start your climb on the ladder of success, hopefully choosing a career that seems to fit your newfound interests. Quite often others find themselves jumping from one job to another. This may or may not create struggles, difficulty, and unrest. Typically, you will experience many different types of relationships which help you understand yourself better and teaches you your preferences, likes, and dislikes. This period in life generally comes with its many ups and downs, which is exactly on time and on purpose for the growth of your soul. It can also be a very taxing time, which naturally sets the stage for the remaining third of your life, the winding down period, where priorities change and hindsight becomes 20/20. You have hopefully gained much wisdom from your choices and experiences, and the old adage, older and wiser, is now profoundly understood. There is a history that you can use to reflect upon which changes the lens you see life and the world with. It is a beautiful time of reflection imbuing wisdom, and you are now ready to fine-tune your life based on your experiences up to this point. We start to contemplate what we have accomplished in our life, or how we would have done things a bit differently, and start thinking about what we may want the rest of our life to look like. If you've had kids, They are usually ready to embark out on their own to find their own way. Retirement becomes a thought and/or a focus. You have the newfound opportunity to revert back with yourself as an individual again. It is a time to refocus on you. Nevertheless, life changes, and we are ready to change with it, and the stage is set for the evening portion of your life to begin. I remember feeling like I was 20 years old again, trying to decide what to do with the rest of my life. You have the opportunity to reinvent yourself anew, utilizing all the wisdom you've gained thus far. You are able to reflect back on your life and see where there were times of sudden, pivotal change, where disappointments led you in a new direction that turned out to be the perfect direction. Or maybe you found yourself dealing with difficult circumstances or people that in the end totally changed your trajectory. Possibly, you can see that a certain choice set in motion a direction that created a new perspective. I believe that in the evening portion of life, we can all see that our lives have taken us individually on our own unique journey, showing us that there's got to be more to life than meets the eye. That there were pivotal times that created a change that was not the direction we intended to go, but turned out to be exactly perfect. Perfect in a positive way, and other times perfectly difficult. Reflecting back on times where the right person showed up delivering the perfect message seemingly out of nowhere, which put us on the exact path we needed to go. This is universal guidance helping us from the unseen divine realm. The realm that is there awaiting our recognition and acknowledgement, and yearning for us to see their loving guidance in our lives. This guidance has been there from the day that we were born, with our memory wiped clean, in order to experience life in the illusion of this earthly realm. Some may refer to these instances as coincidences, but I am suggesting there is no such thing as coincidence. They are synchronicities or divinely orchestrated miracles. It is the universe's way of helping us navigate through life. For what kind of loving Father would send us to this challenging task without help? Certainly not our pure and unconditionally loving Father in heaven. So know and trust that we are all taken care of and watched over always. As you learn to tune your ear and open your eyes to the language of the universe, you realize that we are never alone, that there are divine helpers waiting for you to recognize their presence in your life, that they have been there all along, sometimes very apparent and other times waiting in the background as you make choices that teach you one thing or another. Again I say, all is well. Everything is perfect as long as we choose to see it that way. As our purpose in life shifts during the different stages we go through, remember that it will flow and feel easy when we are moving in the direction that we are here to go. Let this be your barometer in knowing that you are where you are supposed to be at any given moment in time on your journey. This concept will never steer you wrong. I will leave you now with a message from love entitled Free Will. Patiently I wait, waiting, waiting, waiting at the threshold of your heart, waiting for you to find me within the likes of you, waiting for the moment that you ask for my divine love to be known within you. I give my children free will to make their own choices. All the while, I sit back waiting for you to choose me. When you are ready to choose a life with me, my response is immediate. It shall come in ways that you will have to decipher through, for I speak to you in unconventional ways. Part of the journey with me is to learn the language in which I speak. This comes by the way that you feel. It may also come from a beautiful bird suddenly singing outside your window. It could be a stranger that delivers the perfect message. A song on the radio that sings you a beautiful lyric of love. Synchronicity is of my doing. You may call it coincidence, but it is always a miracle, a gift, that helps you know that I am with you, teaching you my language. This is how I am able to gift myself and my love to you. It allows you to grow your faith, which in turn draws you closer to me. This cycle is the ultimate way you start your walk on the yellow brick road with me. Follow the yellow brick road. Enjoy the journey of life along the way. Keep your eyes wide open to see and your ears clear to hear, for I am with you always, always in ways that will be a joy to experience. Ways that will be filled with the grace that could only come from the Creator of all, the source of literally everything. Find me, feel me, in all that you are and all that you do, and in all that is. For my love is all that is.